Abraham Quintanilla is a horrible person. We've been hearing this for decades already. But if we really think about it, Abraham Quintanilla is the reason why Selena was who she was. So I think if we look back a little bit on Abraham's history, we can find out why he was the way he was. So he was born in 1939 in Corpus Christi, Texas. His parents were Mexican American farm workers. They were part of the Tejano families that have been in Texas long before it became the US. So Abraham's parents were migrant farm workers that traveled all across Texas doing agricultural work, but they did live in poverty. They took seasonal jobs. They worked extremely hard to support the family. And this lifestyle heavily influenced Abraham's personality and the way he raised his children. So he grew up surrounded by the harsh reality of segregation in Texas. Now, Mexican American kids weren't allowed in certain schools, and they were punished for speaking Spanish, and opportunities for them were very limited. So that early struggle shaped Abraham. He learned to hustle. He learned to work nonstop and to never accept failure. So Abraham fell in love with music as a teenager. He loved doo-wop, gospel, R&B, and he joined the group called Los Dinos. We've all heard about Los Dinos. And for a moment, it seemed like his big dream was becoming a reality because they toured, they recorded, they were played in the radio. They worked hard, but success wasn't enough. And the band eventually broke up, and this failure haunted him for a long time. And it later fueled how hard he pushed Selena and Abraham and Suzette because he didn't want them to struggle the way he struggled. But in 1961, before the kids were born, Abraham was drafted into the Air Force, and he was stationed at McChord Air Force Base in Washington. Now, this is the first time that he lived outside Texas, and it changed him. Like the discipline, the structure, the chain of command mentality, all of this shows up later on in life on how he ran the kid's career. But the biggest change of all was when he met the love of his life. That's where he met Marcela Zamora at a social event near the base. And she's always been very soft-spoken, very calm, and completely the opposite of her personality. She was Mexican American and she was Cherokee. Her dad was Cherokee. So he was raised between Texas and Washington. And the moment they met, the connection was immediate. I mean, they've been married 60 years. They recently celebrated the 60-year anniversary. So they married soon after meeting. And that's when Abraham left the Air Force. He got honorably discharged, and they moved back to Texas to start their family and to rebuild his music career. Now, that's when he realized that Selena had a unique voice. At 6 years old, Abraham poured everything into creating Selena and Los Dinos, and he turned the family restaurant into a stage. He put the kids in the band, and he managed every single detail, the image, the schedule, the performances, everything. So his tough childhood, plus the Air Force discipline and his failed music career, it all shaped the way he pushed Selena and Los Dinos to greatness. So even after Selena's unaliving, Abraham has been protecting her image fearless. Yes, too much. He's been very controversial in the things that he has done. And some people say he's too controlling, but others say he kept the family and Selena's legacy alive. But what we do know for sure is that Abraham's story is the backbone of the entire Selena legacy. So understanding him is understanding everything that led Selena to become an icon. A lot of people have said they need to let Selena rest. However, what they're doing is keeping her legacy alive because there's more kids being born every day. Selena has young fans no matter the decade. And what they're doing is to protect her legacy and to protect her image. But let me know, what do you guys think about this? Do you think you get a better understanding on who Abraham is? Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you want a little bit more Selena's family content, let me know. I can dig deep into other members of the family. But of course, don't forget to like my video, share it, follow me for more story time, true crime, and chisme.